Well, good morning everyone. Post spawn, I'm going to be reviewing my helm, everything I've got going on in regards to LiveScope, a whole new setup. Totally excited to share it with you. I've worked with it for a couple days now. Going to give you some feedback on the new monitor, the new mount, folks, the new helm. Exciting times. We're at Kincaid, and I'm telling you, it's exciting. This lake is now open for business. It is post spawn essentially, and still early, but cost me roughly around $2,400. Folks, you can buy these for roughly, well, for that price, I'm sorry, and that's a big time discount over the price that you would get it at Garmin or a lot of these other places that are trying to sell it. It's always a joy going to any lake for that matter, because when people see the boat, they want to say something about the videos. These nice people said some kind things and were giving me some tips on Kincaid because they've been fishing it for a while. So that was very nice. But today we're going to do a lot of fishing. We're going to talk about the pros and cons of this system. And so stick with me. Here we go. Where I purchased it and how much it was, the 126. So I purchased it, and that's located on the screen right now. The guy's name is Brian. By far the best price I could find. I purchased it for roughly $2,300, which was at least, it was $500 cheaper than if I had bought it at Garmin, and anything else I found on the internet, I thought that it was by far the best price. I then called up Garmin, I registered the unit, and so everything's perfect. I'll tell you, I would totally recommend that company. Price based and how easy it was to communicate with him, so completely recommend buying your units from him. And it's a great unit. I can tell you this, that on the 126, another thing that I ran into a problem with was the cradle. It's only a $65 unit, so if you ever break it, something happens, it's really inexpensive to replace. But because I was so clueless on how it attached to the cradle, I actually broke that latch off that's supposed to lock and secure it to the cradle. And Garmin was so nice. I mean, really just top-notch company. They sent me a free one. They didn't charge me anything. They said, oh, you just got it today? Yeah, no problem. Don't worry about it. We'll send you another one. Because it was literally me first time trying to put it on the cradle. I didn't know if I flipped it up or I flipped it down. Obviously, you flip it down. I figured that out. But I went ahead and was trying to flip it up, and I broke it off. So they didn't ask for the other piece back or anything. They just sent me another one. And so I thought it was inexpensive for a cradle. It's $65, and I thought the customer service of Garmin, straight, whether or not you buy it from them direct or from this particular company, it didn't matter. And I thought that was pretty cool. So the temperature today is going to be 75 degrees, and the water temperature currently is 60. So all the way up to 65. I've seen it here, but mainly around 60 degrees. So yeah, 10.5 incher. There's a good fish. Yeah. First 12 incher of the day. Beautiful fish. Beautiful. So if you want interested in guide trips on Kincaid Lake, that's where we are today. Give me a call, or 618-694-5162. You can also email me at 3poundfishing@gmail.com. I did a lot of guide trips on Kincaid last year. We'd love to take you out, get it on the piles. It's just a great lake, very fun. So yeah, give me a call. Bam. Oh, 12.5, 13, good fish. Ozark rods, that's what I'm fishing with right now. This is a prototype coming out here in May, well, hopefully. you're going to see these bad boys coming out in 10, 11, 12, and 13 footers. This is a 13 footer, so I think it's going to be my my go-to sniper. Right there, beautiful fish right there, folks. All right, so let's talk more about the helm, because again, I really do like this setup. The fact that the monitor is closer to me, it being up there on that telescope stand, that mount from Cornfield Crappie Gear really makes me happy. This bridge really secures it. So again, all these products are available at Cornfield Crappie Gear. You can call Markup, let them know that 3 Pounds sent you. Having 2 LiveScopes, I think, is a really nice feature for a guide. I don't necessarily think people need to have 2 LiveScopes. But also having your waypoints up there with that hummingbird right there, having it networked to the unit that's on my console. So folks, Kincaid Lake is a awesome fishery. It's very picturesque. There's no houses as far as I know on the lake, and there's just so many opportunities to catch great crappie on Kincaid Lake. So check it out, no doubt about it. Worth the time and effort to get there. So I was trying to think of some of the things that were maybe downfalls of the Ultra 126 SV. So let's kind of review those things right now. These are the things that I probably have a concern about. So right out of the box, I'm going to tell you that although it is works with the Active Captain app, it will not video the screen, and that's a shocker from a guy that's doing YouTube videos. So, but I was kind of made aware that there is a great possibility that that option is going to become available on this unit. So I was very excited to hear that, and so for that matter, I think that yeah, go ahead with the purchase. The other thing that I'm a little concerned about was the ability to move it forward view quickly. I do like the knob on the 1042, 1022, those units. I felt like it was very quick back and forth, whereas on this unit you have to push a button to move it forward or back. They told me that they're looking at doing a 2-finger swipe, very much like the new iPhones and the iPads, and to me that makes a lot of sense, and they thought that was going to be coming up here very, very shortly. So I'm not too concerned about that as well. In terms of the fingerprints, I've been on the water now several times with it, and it has not bothered me one bit. And I do tend to wipe my screen down before I go out on a trip, especially before I go out on a guide trip. But if I'm out there and there's some, it's not that perfect, that's okay for my fishing though. Black nose. Hey folks, thanks for joining me today. I appreciate it. I think it's time to take off this hoodie. Black nose right there. See that? Good looking fish. Maybe 11 incher. Skinny though, skinny. Thanks for watching another 3 Pound Fishing episode, sponsored by these great companies. Hey, for those who stayed this long, I really do appreciate you. Please subscribe, share the videos, and if you have any questions about this video, please do not hesitate. Email me at 3poundfishing@gmail.com. Thanks again.